Good morning, children. Welcome to today's maths class. Let us continue the problems from the exercise 3.1, that is the chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. Okay, now look at the sixth Roman. Now find the angle, measure x. So here we have some polygons, different pictures have been given. We need to find the unknown angle x from each figure. Okay? Now, look at the first one. What is the first picture? First figure, it is a quadrilateral. Why? Because it is a polygon with four sides. A polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. What is the sum of the four angles in a quadrilateral? We know that sum of the four angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. So here what are the four angles? You see 50, first angle is 50 degrees, second angle 130 degrees, third angle 120 degrees, and the fourth angle, which is unknown, is x. The sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So we have to equate the sum of all these angles to 360 degrees. Now let us add all these angles. 50 plus 130 is 180. 180 plus 120 is 300. 300 plus x is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, x is equal to 360 degrees minus 300 degrees is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 60 degrees. Okay? In the same way, now look at the problem B. Here, before we go to this problem, we need to learn about linear pair. Do you know what is a linear pair? Okay? Don't you know? Now, I will explain. Now, on a line, on a straight line, you take a ray like this. Okay? Here, AB is a straight line and here OC is a ray, stands on it like this. Now, here we have one angle at the right side and other angle at the left side. So, what is the total angle? What is the sum of these two angles? If you take this angle as x and if you take this angle as y, what is x plus y? So, if you add these two angles, you will get an angle on a straight line like this. So, the sum of the angles x and y forms an angle on a straight line. We know that an angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. So, x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. So, whenever we have adjacent angles on a straight line like this, their sum is 180 degrees. Okay? So, the pair of angles like this on the adjacent angles in a straight line are called a linear pair. Okay? Now, so linear pair means the angles on a straight line, the adjacent angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. Such pair of angles is called a linear pair. Okay? Now, so by using this is called linear pair. Okay, by using this, let us go with this problem. Now look at this. What is the angle here? If you keep a mark like this, we call it as 90 degrees. It is the right angle. Now what is the inside angle? Inside is the angle also will be 90. Why? Because just now we learned the adjacent angles on a straight line. Sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. So, exterior angle, outside angle 90 means the inside angle also will be 90, so that their sum will be 180. Okay, for example, you look at this. For example, if it is 80, how much it would be? This side angle is 80 means this side angle must be 100. Then only we get the total 180. If this side angle is 50, this side angle must be remaining of 180. So 180 minus 50, 130. The total must be 180. Like this, the outside angle is 90 and the inside angle also will be 90. Now, by as the angle given, exterior angle 90, inside angle also 90. Now, again we have to do in this way, solution, sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. Okay. Now, what is the angle here? Here the unknown angle is x, and here inside also 90. This is 60, and this angle is 70. Is equal to 360 degrees. So this implies x plus 90 plus 60, 150, 150 plus 70, 220 degrees is equal to 360. Now, this implies x is equal to 360. If you send 220 to RHS, we get x is equal to 360 minus 220 is 140 degrees. Therefore, here the unknown angle x value is 140 degrees. Understand? Here we have one more problem. Just copy this. We will do this problem also. Before we go into the next problem, let us recall the linear pair concept once again. Okay, that is very important. Now, look at this. If there is a straight line and there is a ray like this, here if this angle is 60 degrees, what would be the other side angle? As I told you, the sum of these two angles must be 180. So from the 180, if you subtract this 60, what would be the remaining? What will be the remaining value? 120. So this angle will be 120. So 120, 60, what is their sum? 180. So the linear pair means the adjacent angles on a straight line are supplementary. Supplementary means sum is 180 degrees. The adjacent angles on a straight line are supplementary. Supplementary means the sum of a pair of angles is 180 degrees. We call them as supplementary angles. Okay. Now, like this, if you have one more line like this, and if there is a ray like this, okay, and if this angle is 70, what will be the other side angle? So obviously we have to subtract from 180. 180 minus 70, this is 110. Okay, observe these two. So by using these 2 points, we can answer this problem. Now look at this. What is the exterior angle of this line? So this is 60 degrees. So inside angle will be 180 minus 60, 120. So like this. And here the outside angle is 70, exterior angle is 70. So the inside angle will be 110 because of linear pairs. They are the linear pairs. The angles on a straight line, adjacent angles means side by side angles on a straight line always supplementary, means their sum is 180. Now, this is a pentagon. How many sides are there in this? It is like this. It is a pentagon. Pentagon means how many sides? 5 sides. So, there will be 5 angles also. So, what is the sum of the angles in a polygon formula? Angles in a polygon. We have a formula which we have discussed already, that is n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Okay? But here, see, therefore, sum of the angles in a pentagon. So pentagon means how many sides? It has 5 sides. So n value we have to take as 5. 5 minus 2 into 180 degrees. Okay, that is equal to 5 minus 3 into 180 degrees. Okay, but sum of the angles of this pentagon means, what are the angles we have? Here 30. See, here I am drawing again for better understanding. here there is 30, here x, here 110, here 120, and here x. Now we have to add all these angles. 30 plus x plus 110 plus 120 plus x. Okay, here there is gap. Let us start from here itself. 30 degrees plus x plus 110 degrees plus 120 degrees plus x. So this implies, now look at this. 30 plus 110, 140. 140 plus 120, 260 plus x plus 2x is equal to 3 into 180, 540 degrees. This implies 2x is equal to 540 degrees. You can transpose 260 into RHS, then it will become minus 260 degrees. This implies 2x is equal to 540 minus 260. That is equal to, okay, 280. Okay, now look at this. This implies x is equal to 280 by 2. We get 140 degrees. Finally, we can say the value of x is equal to 140 degrees. I'll explain once again. Now look at this. This is a pentagon. In this pentagon, it has given only outside angles. We get the inside angles by using the concept of linear pair. The outside angle 70 subtracted from 180, we get inside angle. Outside angle 60 subtracted from 180, we get inside angle. Now add all these angles. Now, sum of the angles in a polygon formula is n minus 2 into 180 degrees. As this polygon is a pentagon, there are 5 sides. We can take n value as 5. 5 minus 2 into 180, that is 3 into 180. Sum of the angles in the pentagon means we have to add this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. If you add all these 5 angles, we get 260 plus 2x. So 2x is equal to 5 watt, 540 minus 260. So that will be 280, x is equal to 280 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 140 degrees. Okay, did you understand? Now look at the D problem. This is a pentagon. What type of pentagon it is? Here you look at this, here it has marked like this, means all sides are equal in length. Okay? A pentagon with all sides are equal is called a regular pentagon. Okay? Now, a regular pentagon means all sides are equal. Not only the sides, all angles are also will be equal. Okay? Here he has given one angle. Then all the angles also will be x. So we can take all the angles are x because it is a regular pentagon. So here let us write in a regular pentagon all the sides and angles are equal. Therefore, what is the sum of the angles? Sum of the angles. What is the sum of the angles of a polygon formula? Is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Therefore, sum of the angles in a pentagon is equal to, here n, here number of sides. If you don't know the n value, we can't do, but it is a pentagon, so it has 5 sides. In the place of n, we can write 5 minus 2 into 180 degrees. Now look at this. What are the 5 angles? Here one angle has been given x. So we have taken all the angles as xy because in a regular pentagon, not only the sides, all angles are also will be equal. So one angle is given x, so all the angles are x only. X plus, x plus, x plus, x plus, x. There are 5 angles. So x plus, x plus, x plus, x is equal to 5x. So 5 minus 2, 3. 3 into 180, 540. Therefore, x is equal to 540 by 5. Therefore, x is equal to 108 degrees. So, the value of x means each angle of a regular hexagon is 108 degrees. Okay. Now, look at the seventh problem. We need to find x plus y plus z of this figure. Okay. So, here we can use the linear pair concept. Here, what is x and 90? Here, let us do in the rough work. X plus 90 must be 180. Why? Because these are the adjacent angles on a straight line. They are linear pair. We discussed with that point already. We learned what is a linear pair. These two are adjacent angles. Their sum must be 180. So, x must be 90. Here, x is equal to 180 minus 90, that is 90. So, here x is equal to 180 minus 90 is equal to 90. And y is equal to 180 minus 30. These two angles are linear, adjacent angles on a straight line. According to the linear pair concept, we can say z is equal to 180 minus 30 is equal to 150 degrees and z. So this is z, sorry, this is y. Actually, before doing this, let us do one thing. What is the sum of the three angles of a triangle? Sum of the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, this angle we don't know. Let us take as some p. So now add them. 90 plus 30 plus p is equal to 180 degrees. Now 90 plus 30, 120 degrees plus p is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, p is equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, now we get the p value. Now let us find the x, y, z values. Now x is equal to, what is the x value? 90 plus x is equal to 180. These two are linear angles on a straight line, adjacent angles on a straight line. So 180 minus 90 is equal to 90, and y is equal to, what is y? P plus y. P value 60. 180 minus p, that is equal to 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 degrees, and z is equal to 180 minus 30 is equal to 150 degrees. Therefore, the final step, x plus y plus z. What is x value? 90 plus y value 120 and z value 150. So, their sum is equal to 90 plus 120, 210, 210 plus 150, 360 degrees. Okay, that is the answer. Now, let us do the second part of the seventh problem here itself. Okay, now B problem. This is the A problem, first part. Now we are doing the second problem, B part. So find x plus y plus z plus w. Now here also, what is the sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral? Solution. Sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. This implies, let us take this unknown angle as P. So now 60 plus 80 plus 120, 60 plus 80 plus 120 plus P is equal to 360 degrees. 60 plus 80, 140, 140 plus 120, 260 degrees plus P is equal to 360. Therefore, P is equal to 360 minus 260 is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, now So can I erase this? Now look at this. P is equal to 100 degrees. Now see, what is x value? X is equal to 180 minus 120. Why? Linear pair concept is equal to 60. Y is equal to 180 minus 80. 100 degrees. Z is equal to 180 minus interior angle is 60 is equal to 120 degrees, and W is equal to 180 minus P, that is 180 minus P value already we find, that is 80 degrees. Therefore, X plus Y plus Z plus W so X plus Y plus Z plus W is equal to 60 plus 100 plus 120 plus 80 is equal to 360 degrees. Okay. So we have finished all the problems from the exercise 3.1. So let us continue the problems from the exercise 3.2 in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.